Hey, what's up everybody? It's William back for another Diecast review. First off, I just want to say that I hope you all had a happy and great holiday season. I sure did. Got lots of cool NASCAR stuff, which is kind of what this video is going to be on. But hope you all had a great happy holiday season, and here we are going into 2017. Should be good. Lots of new diecasts probably going to come in, and should be a good year. But we'll get into that later. Right now, we've got a diecast review on Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 2016 Patriotic Nationwide car. This is from the NASCAR Authentics line, and it looks like I'm going to have to hold it because it doesn't necessarily want to be stable. It doesn't really want to stand on this little plastic thing here, so I'll just hold it. That's alright. So this is actually in Wave 9. I know that Lionel just announced Wave 10 and 11, but those waves have not hit my stores yet. But this one was in my store, and was able to pick it up. Haven't even been able to find too many of these Wave 9 cars, or I think I've been able to find a few of the Wave 9 cars, but not this one. This is one of the ones I really wanted from Wave 9. I think it's a pretty cool paint scheme. We'll go over the box here. And we've got the car right there. There's the magnet that you get, and we'll go over that. Got Dale Earnhardt Jr. right there on top, and then the box wants to fall. So there you have all the rest of the cars that are in Wave 9. Got some other good cars there in Wave 9. We'll probably get some of those too, maybe later on. Who knows? And as you can tell, it's just standard NASCAR Authentics packaging. But I got this actually the day after Christmas. I went out the day after Christmas, and I was able to find this in a pile of a bunch of other like Hot Wheels cars and stuff, and I got this at Target. So you can tell the box is a little, right there you can see the box is pretty beat up and bent out of shape. See, it's bending right here and right here. The diecast is in fine condition, which you actually see it's partially already opened. So the magnet is still there though in the diecast, and that's all that ever comes with these diecasts. So if one of those wasn't there, then I'd be a little worried, but it's fine, just a little rip. But you can obviously don't have to worry about wanting to keep the packaging for this or for like value in the coming years, because the value is pretty much already taken right out of this. So I have no shame in doing what I'm about to do right now. And I usually don't unbox these live on camera, but we're going to for this one. So here we have our magnet. We'll go over that here in a second. And we've got the diecast here as well. So getting that out of the way. Well, I guess we'll bring in the magnet first. To show off the magnet, I think this is actually a pretty cool magnet. One of the better magnets that we've had here from NASCAR Authentics. Some of them are pretty cool, and others you can just do without. This one I actually think is really cool. They cut actual pictures from that weekend at Charlotte when Dale Jr. drove this car, and they put a picture up here, right here. You know, put part of what looks like the paint scheme right here at the 88. I think this is actually a really good magnet. I think they need to do more things like this with the magnets, because I think it would make it a lot better personally. So you can see it's just normal magnet there, but if they did more magnets like this, I think it would really make the magnets better, because I really like the way this one looks. Probably my favorite so far out of all the magnets that have been in NASCAR Authentics. But enough with the magnet. Here we got the diecast, and man, is this a sweet looking car, let me tell you. I think Junior had about a top 10 car that night, and I believe he finished somewhere around there as well. But this car is just, I mean, simply stunning in my opinion. I'm always a sucker for a good patriotic Salute the Troops diecast. I'm a sucker for one of those always. Any day of the week, any day of the year. I love these paint schemes. I love what they mean. I love it the way they look. It's just so cool when you get one of these diecasts. These are the kinds of diecasts I don't really, if I like it, I don't care the driver who drove the car. I don't care what team it is. I just love the paint scheme, and that's pretty much just enough for me to get the diecast. So let's go over the diecast itself here. We'll zoom in a little bit on the grill. There we go. So we've got our Chevrolet SS front bumper here, 88, and Hendrick Motorsports is a little high actually on the bumper there. And actually, it looks like the headlights are a little crooked. I don't know why that is, but yeah, it looks like the headlights are a little crooked, just barely, not too much. We've got the Nationwide is on your side right there on the hood. You've got I believe that's Lance Corporal Reed right there up on the windshield. Of course, now what they've been doing the past few years over the Coca-Cola 600 race weekend, they'll put veterans up on the drivers' windshields, their names up on the drivers' windshields, which I think is a very nice tribute to those who have served our country. They certainly deserve it, and I think it's a very nice thought for them to do that. So I believe that's how you pronounce that, though, is Lance Corporal Reed. If I didn't, I'm so sorry, because that's not right for me to say his name wrong, but I believe that's how you say it. So we've got Support Our Troops there on the tires. For even a NASCAR Authentics, they even got the Support Our Troops tires on there, so I think that's a really cool detail. They've got the Goodyear over the wheel well, front bumper contingencies, normal contingencies here down the side. You've got our NASCAR Salutes logo down there at the bottom of the A-pillar. We've got 88 there, our silver-plated 88 there on the side. Mountain Dew in front of the rear wheel well. We've got Nationwide here on the side, Exalta on the quarter panel, American Ethanol circle ring logo, whatever. Valvoline there on the C-pillar, TaxSlayer.com above Valvoline on the C-pillar. Above the window net, we've got Dale Jr. as well as the North Carolina State flag and Hendrick Motorsports. On the B-pillar, we've got Exalta, Bosch, Freightliner, Mack Tools, and Siemens. And then we come, oh, I guess I forgot the roof. On the roof, we've got a blue 88 with Nationwide as the roof sponsor. Then coming around to the deck lid, we've got Nationwide is on your side. On the back bumper, we've got Nationwide is on your side again with your, taillight decals. Chevrolet logo, Chevrolet says back bumper, Valvoline 88. And then we also, of course, many of you may know that why are all of Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s have a black bumper, a black back to the car, is because it's a kind of a reference to his days when he ran Corvettes. He raced Corvettes with his dad in a racing series. So that's why Dale Jr.'s cars always have a black bumper. It's to make a reference back to those days because those cars always had black bumpers. So that's kind of a cool detail. Many of you Dale Jr. fans probably already knew that, but to those of you who didn't, there you go. And then we've got our right side of the car, which is the same as the left. Overall, like I said in the beginning of the video, this paint scheme, I just simply love it. I mean, the way they did this paint scheme, the red, white, and blue, it's very cool. The paint scheme is very cool. And it's got those, parts of a flag. I'm just trying to think of a good way to describe it, because it's one of those things where it's a cool paint scheme. I guess what it is, it's not just a flag on the car. But yet it is. It's like a flag on the car, but they changed it in certain ways to where it looks more like a paint scheme. They kind of just made, what I think is cool, I guess is what I really should say as I'm rambling here, they basically got a flag and made the flag of the United States of America the paint scheme of the car. I think that's what I'm trying to say. If I'm just rambling and boring you all to death, I'm sorry, but I believe that's what I'm trying to say, is that they basically got the they got like a flag, a United States of America flag, and made it the paint scheme. It's not like they just did a red, white, and blue paint scheme and, made a paint scheme out of that, which those are great too. Don't get me wrong, I love those. Those are my favorites too, but what I really like about this one is they basically just got the United States flag and made a paint scheme out of it. You can see here the blue with the stars, and then they got the stripes going down the side. I think that is just super cool, and the way the colors all blend together, it's just very, very well done. So going over the paint scheme really quick, though, we've got an all blue hood, all blue front bumper. We do have a red splitter. There, you can see EHO mold too, if you want to see that. There you go. And then you've got some stars starting out here on the front of the bumper that they get bigger in the middle of the bumper and they get smaller as they go out. And then coming down the left side, you've got blue all the way back. You've got basically just like kind of a big piece of blue all the way back to kind of where the window net ends. And then it's kind of on a slant with a bunch of stars in the middle, bigger towards the front, and they get smaller as they go back. And then you've also got a red side skirt. And then you've got these little, what look like to be like little slanted, tiny red rectangles. And they do them, and they're kind of going down, one below the other. But behind that, majority of the paint scheme's all white. The C-pillar, the A-pillar, and the B-pillar is black, of course. But the A-pillar and C-pillar are white. The roof is all white with a blue 88, outlined in white, outlined in black. Then you've got your back bumper, of course, which is all black. Deck lid's all white. And then, of course, this side is the same as the left. But I kind of just did a race day 2011 diecast review in that sense. But just kind of want to go over the paint scheme one more time. And this is going on 10 minutes, so I've been rambling like I usually do. But I just wanted to say, once again, I think this is a fantastic paint scheme. I think it's a must-have if you're a Dale Jr. fan. If you're a fan of the patriotic cars, I think it's also a must-have. And then if you're just a guy looking for a good paint scheme, or guy or girl, you know, you could be looking for, doesn't matter what your gender, you could be looking for diecast anyway, and for really, I guess what I'm trying to say, anybody, this is a great diecast to buy. I highly recommend picking it up. Thank you for watching, if you stayed watching the whole thing. If you didn't, it's alright, I get it, you got other stuff to do, but if you did, I appreciate it a lot. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I am William Amos, and I will see you all in the next video.